Springtrap is one of the most versatile killers in Dead by Daylight, so that's why he has a low skill floor, so it'll be easy to learn the basics, but he has a high skill ceiling with the different techs you can do. So I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Springtrap. This is part 1 of 4 videos to make sure you know how to master Springtrap with his axe, doors, add-ons, and techs. We're going to start off with his fire axe.
Let the fun begin.
The fire axe is his ranged projectile that is much more different than the huntress's hatchet. This axe has a giant arc, so it will allow you to hit over high walls like TNL. When you hit a survivor with your axe, it embeds in their back and the survivor becomes broken and oblivious until the axe is removed. Broken means they can't heal, and oblivious means they can't hear the killer's terror radius. When you're within 3 meters of a survivor with an axe in their back, you have the option to do a jump scare grab that will immediately pick them up, and it takes 4.2 seconds. It's slightly faster than downing them with another axe shot or a basic attack, and it can stop flashlight saves, but you have to look away after the animation is done or else you will get blinded. Survivors have the option to keep an axe in their back, which means Springtrap can see the axe's aura in white to mind game. Take advantage of the aura to win some tall loops like Shaq, or they can take the axe out, which takes 8 seconds by default. The removal time could be changed to 9 seconds with the greasy paper plate add-on. While this is happening, the axe's aura will vanish when they begin to remove the axe. Once the axe is removed, it is returned to Springtrap to go for another shot. Survivors can also take the axe out of another survivor, which takes 5 seconds, but that's pointless because the survivor with the axe can just take it out themselves. When you miss the axe, it will have a 2-meter area of effect bubble around it that lasts for 15 seconds by default. You can increase the AoE to 5 meters with the party hat add-on, but it will only last 12 seconds and increases the expansion time from 0.5 seconds to 3 seconds. When a survivor walks through the AoE, you get Killer Instinct on them and it will linger for 2 seconds. Killer Instinct is a thumping heartbeat that tracks exactly where the survivor is that killers can see but survivors can't. You can use this to track the survivors with no line of sight. You can also use the AoE on lockers to see which one they're in. For example, if there are 2 lockers right next to each other, throw the axe between them and it will give you Killer Instinct of which locker they're in.
Begins now.
So now we're going to talk about the advanced tips if you understand the bare bones of his axe. Tip number 1. You can get right on top of the survivor, then throw your axe. The axe has a shorter cooldown than a basic attack, so survivors will gain less distance so you can down them really fast. Tip number 2. Just like any ranged killer, if a survivor is moving side to side, throw the axe right as when they're going to the middle so you can get the hit. Tip number 3. Since the axe is so heavy, you can make orbitals to catch survivors off guard, especially with the Freddy Hat add-on, which we'll talk about in a different video. Tip number 4. His axe has a very small hitbox so it can hit through tight spots. You can use the Help Wanted add-on to figure out where the axe is going to hit through. Tip number 5. This is an obvious one, but I see some Springtraps never do this. You can use the animation locks to your advantage since survivors can't cancel it, so you can get a free hit or down with the axe.
I promise a fun time.
Last, we're going to talk about the stats of the timings and movement speed of the axe. Springtrap's default speed is 4.4 meters per second or 110% speed with his axe, and for comparison, survivors are 4 meters per second or 100% speed. But when Springtrap doesn't have his axe, he is 4.6 meters per second or 115% speed. While winding up an axe throw, he is 3.68 meters per second, and while performing the axe throw, he is 2.76 meters per second. The animation of him winding up the axe takes a second, so when you're ready to throw it, you have to wait a bit, then you can actually throw it. If you cancel the axe, it takes about a second as well. When you hit a survivor with your axe, the recall time is 10 seconds, but when you miss, it's 7 seconds. The recall animation takes about 1.5 seconds, and when you throw your axe, you can't do anything for 2 seconds. The projectile speed of the axe is 30 meters per second, which is 10 meters slower than a fully charged huntress hatchet. That's it for this video. I really hoped you learned at least one thing about Springtrap's axe. You really have to take your time and get comfortable with him, so don't rush to perfect him on the first game. I would recommend using the restaurant menu and Help Wanted add-ons to help you learn his axe much easier for you. Once you learn this killer, I would put him in low A tier in my opinion. Please try to take your time and you'll love him the same as me.